This segment is brought to you by Kansas Wheat. Learn more at rediscoverwheat.org.
Good morning and welcome to Farm Factor on Ag Am in Kansas. I'm your host, Conrad Capus. Marketing is now a major strategy for many farmers and was discussed recently at the Kansas Farm Bureau Commodity Conference. The 2015 Commodity Conference and Ag Advisory Committee meeting was held recently in Manhattan, Kansas, for local county and statewide representatives of the Kansas Farm Bureau. One of the attendees was Tom Leffler of Leffler Commodities out of Augusta, Kansas, who spoke to producers about marketing.
Well, I'm Tom Leffler with Leffler Commodities out of Augusta, Kansas. We operate a commodity futures and option brokerage firm where we also do ag management advisory service for farmers. I'm here in Manhattan, Kansas today speaking to 100 and some people at their Commodity Classic. And we had a lot of questions about the markets, and it's going to be an interesting year, as I've been telling people for the last several months, and we saw it today, a lot of concerns about what's ahead of us price-wise in the grain markets and in the livestock markets.
Producers generally don't have a plan for marketing their product to the public, but analysts have found a marketing plan will help farmers get the prices that they want.
Most farmers or ranchers do not have a marketing plan. Something that they put on paper, something that they can look at every day, something that they actually execute. A lot of people are really bad about, well, when the price reaches a certain level, we're going to step into the market and take advantage of it. You're much better off deciding what that price level is well in advance of whenever the market gets there. So a marketing plan is very important. And it's also important to develop a marketing plan. You've got to know what you need price-wise. You've got to know where your break-even is, what kind of a profit potential you want to add into that. The other thing that people are really bad about doing is marketing on emotions. Instead of having that plan that takes the emotions out of the market, they react when they see something that gets their attention. And what happens when we react on emotions? We make rash decisions that quite often are not good decisions. Now, one thing I always enjoy asking, and I've done it today at the meeting, how many of you farmers have in your expense column a column called marketing? Hardly anybody ever does. I would say every other meeting, maybe I get one person, because they don't look at marketing as an expense. They don't give marketing the respect it should get, because marketing does cost money. Marketing isn't free. If you're doing it free of charge and you think you're doing good, fantastic. But if you're doing it free of charge and you think it could be improved, then pay somebody to help you do your marketing.
Farmers and ranchers who want to have someone help with their marketing need to commit with a marketing specialist to analyze what they need and make a tight relationship with their marketing personnel.
Well, one tip I'd give people, especially about trying to find a marketing advisor, talk to people that's used the person. Also, see whether or not you connect. It could be the best person on earth that could help you if you're marketing, but if you don't connect and understand each other and can understand when someone tells you something, you're better off not using that person. Find somebody that is as close to you as your spouse is, that you understand each other and you respect. That is the person you need to pick to help you do your marketing. Now, you can do it on your own, but the problem is, as our farms get bigger, our time gets less and less, and we don't have time to spend marketing, or we don't have time watching the markets as close as someone that does it every day. That's another reason not to do it on your own. It's not to say you can't, but I think most people that are honest with themselves feel they could improve if they did. Most people also admit marketing is their least favorite thing to do. So another good reason to have someone help you.
This hog is head over hoof for meal made from U.S. soybeans. Now, one hog isn't that impressive, but suppose we add another, and another, and another. Before long, you've got billions of hungry customers around the world all clamoring for the same thing. Our soybeans. Learn more about the billion-dollar appetite of animal agriculture at BeyondTheElevator.com. Brought to you by America's soybean farmers and their checkoff.